Take 2. And. Alright, so if I don't die this turn, which I hope I don't. Alright. So, next turn we're going to do Leeroy, buff him for 4, making him to 10, FaceLess, for a total of 9 mana. Get rid of this 5-drop, like, shablam, wham, make sure we kill this fool, and call it a wrap, and keep ranking up and get the legendary with this deck, because it's amazing. This is, I want to call it the anti-shaman, anti-control warrior warlock deck. Really short, simple. I'm gonna not mess this up, and here we go. So anyways, yeah, this combo is awesome, but like I said, you can beat your opponent in so many different ways, and this is just one way of doing it. So he's at 21. This will make it for overkill of plus 4 more. That would be, we overkilled him for about like 6 health, give or take, so that was like 27 attack at least, but it was a 20 damage charge. Ranking on up, moving on up, OTK. But it's not an OTK Warlock. I'll give you the deck list right now. And I was actually listening to the podcast from hearthpwn.com. And with... I'm so sorry, you guys. Her podcast is awesome. I'll put him in the notes. But Firebat and the 2 guys that lead the podcast, my apologies, we're talking about this deck today. And... just thought I'd give it a shot, and it's actually working really well. I made my own modifications, and here it is. My own modifications basically was I took out an Imp Gang Boss, and I took out, what was the other card? A Mortal Coil. So if those are the original cards, I added a Siphon Soul, and I added a Spellbreaker. I lost to Seatham Warrior deck one time, couldn't clear my own card that he stole with a Sylvanas Windrunner, and then I lost to a Rogue Malagos deck, which couldn't clear the Edwin. It was a 12-12. He got to a 12-12. I couldn't do anything. Hence the Siphon Soul or the Spellbreaker, both working that. And I didn't want to put 2 Siphon Souls because the mana curve would mess up, so I wanted to keep it. Took out an Imp Gang Boss, 3-drop, just added 1 more up mana cost card. But basically, yeah, that's the deck as a whole. Real simple. In my opinion, if you regularly play Hearthstone, this is a pretty easy to make, pretty basic cards like Emperor. You should have Leeroy. I think most people do have. Brawn comes as easily as Emperor does, and then this would be probably the only one you'd have to craft if you don't have it. It's a great legendary, especially right now in the meta. So if you haven't crafted it, recommend doing that. And that is the deck. I'm gonna call it really short, like I said. The anti-shaman, anti-control warrior dragon warlock deck. Real short, simple, easy. Alright guys, take care.